Hey Spurs fan! We're back with another exclusive video and the hottest updates for you. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel and smash the like button so you never miss any news about the San Antonio Spurs. Let's get to the news. As the Spurs navigate a crowded backcourt and explore unique lineups, can the longest-tenured Spur, Keldon Johnson, redefine his role and become the key to their unexpected success this season? As the San Antonio Spurs embark on a new season, one of the pressing questions has been how Keldon Johnson, the longest-tenured Spur, would fit into a team buzzing with new talent and changes. With a crowded backcourt and a strategy focusing on dual-center lineups, it seemed likely that Johnson's minutes, and potentially his role, would be significantly reduced. However, what has unfolded early in the season paints a different picture, as Johnson has emerged not just as a critical component of the Spurs' success but as a player who has adapted remarkably well to his evolving responsibilities. Despite averaging the lowest points, assists, and three-point attempts since his rookie season, Johnson's influence on the team is undeniable. Coach Mitch Johnson acknowledged this transformation, stating, "Keldon is impacting winning more than he ever has, and it's really cool to see." This statement underscores how Johnson has shifted from being an offensive focal point to embracing a role that prioritizes team success over individual statistics. With his current gameplay, he has become the team's designated offensive rebounder, contributing significantly by securing second-chance points, which speaks volumes about his willingness to adapt his style for the greater good. Historically, Johnson has always been a player characterized by his strong drives and offensive prowess. Yet, as the Spurs have sought to build a more balanced and versatile roster, concerns arose about whether Johnson could maintain his significance on the court. Once considered a liability in defensive situations, his recent performances suggest a newfound commitment to both ends of the floor, exemplified by a remarkable 25.7% shooting from opponents when he's the closest defender. This shift not only highlights his growth but also reflects how his presence is becoming more integral to the Spurs' defensive scheme. The question remains, can Johnson maintain this trajectory as the team continues to integrate new talents, like Jeremy Sochan? The implications of Johnson's resurgence are profound. As he redefines his role, the Spurs find themselves with a player who embodies the spirit of teamwork, leading by example both on and off the court. With the narrative surrounding Johnson shifting from potential trade discussions to one of vital importance, fans and analysts alike are eager to see how his performance will evolve, especially with the impending return of Sochan. Will Johnson continue to thrive in this new dynamic, or will the influx of talent present challenges to his newfound role? As the Spurs' journey unfolds, one thing is clear: Keldon Johnson is not just a player to watch, he is a pivotal piece in the Spurs' quest for success in the current season. As Keldon Johnson continues to carve out his niche within the Spurs' evolving roster, the implications for the team's future become increasingly significant. His ability to adapt has not only solidified his role but also set a precedent for how the Spurs can maximize their depth. With the addition of young talent and the potential return of Jeremy Sochan, Johnson's current form may influence the team's strategic outlook moving forward. If he maintains this level of play, it could lead to a more dynamic offensive approach, enabling the Spurs to harness their full potential by balancing star power with a strong supporting cast. This balance is crucial as the franchise looks to build a sustainable competitive model, where contributions from every player, especially someone as versatile as Johnson, can elevate the entire unit. Reactions from within the organization and the league at large have been overwhelmingly positive. Coach Mitch Johnson's endorsement of Keldon's impact speaks volumes, indicating a shift in how players are valued based on their contributions to winning rather than just individual statistics. It's a refreshing perspective in a league often dominated by box score watchers. Furthermore, analysts have begun to take note of Johnson's evolution, drawing comparisons to other role players who have thrived in similar situations, such as the late career transformations of players like Draymond Green. The market is buzzing with excitement about the Spurs' potential, and Johnson's resurgence could affect trade dynamics as other teams look to shore up their rosters ahead of the trade deadline. The spotlight on San Antonio is brighter than it has been in years, and Keldon Johnson is emerging as a key player in that spotlight. Looking ahead, the scenarios for Johnson and the Spurs are intriguing. If he continues to excel in his current role, it could open doors for new opportunities, whether that means a long-term contract extension or drawing interest from teams looking for a versatile forward. Conversely, if competition for minutes intensifies with Sochan's return, Johnson might need to further refine his game and maintain his aggressive mindset to stay impactful. The potential for a two-forward dynamic could also create mismatches that the Spurs could exploit, paving the way for a unique playing style. As the season unfolds, the interactions among these players, their roles, and the strategies employed will be critical in shaping the Spurs' trajectory. With all eyes on San Antonio, the narrative is shifting, and Keldon Johnson's journey will be one to watch closely as the team seeks to reclaim its place among the elite in the league. What if the San Antonio Spurs just pulled off the biggest surprise of the offseason by announcing the acquisition of Pacers star Pascal Siakam? Imagine the impact this powerhouse could have on the Spurs roster and their quest for greatness in the NBA. With his unique skill set and experience, how drastically could Siakam transform the team's dynamics and elevate their performance on the court? Stay tuned as we dive deep into what this monumental move means for San Antonio and whether Siakam is the missing piece the Spurs have been searching for. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Antonio Spurs. In a stunning turn of events that has sent shockwaves throughout the NBA, the San Antonio Spurs have officially announced the acquisition of Pascal Siakam, the dynamic forward from the Indiana Pacers. This bold move not only redefines the Spurs roster but also signals a significant shift in the landscape of the league. Siakam, known for his explosive athleticism and exceptional skill set, has consistently been a standout performer, earning accolades and recognition as one of the premier players in the game. His addition to the Spurs marks a strategic pivot for the franchise, aiming to blend youth with experience as they embark on a new chapter in their storied history. The implications of this trade extend far beyond the hardwood. For the Spurs, bringing in a talent like Siakam signifies a renewed commitment to competitiveness in the Western Conference, where the margin for error is razor-thin. Siakam's versatility allows him to play multiple positions, making him an invaluable asset in Coach Greg Popovich's system, which emphasizes adaptability and teamwork. His ability to stretch the floor with his shooting and dominate the paint with his rebounding prowess provides the Spurs with a much-needed edge, enhancing their offensive and defensive schemes. As the team looks to integrate Siakam into their culture, the anticipation surrounding his impact on the Spurs' gameplay is palpable among fans and analysts alike. From the perspective of the Indiana Pacers, this trade raises questions about their future direction. With Siakam's departure, the Pacers are faced with the challenge of redefining their identity and rebuilding their roster around a new core. While losing a player of Siakam's caliber is undoubtedly a setback, it also opens the door for fresh opportunities, potentially allowing younger players to step into more prominent roles and showcasing the depth of their talent pool. This transition phase could lead to a reshaping of their strategy, as they look to rebuild and compete in a league that is constantly evolving. The front office's decisions in the coming weeks will be crucial as they seek to navigate this new landscape. As the Spurs and Pacers embark on their respective journeys, the ripple effects of this trade are sure to resonate throughout the league. Fans are already buzzing with speculation about how this move will influence playoff dynamics and team rivalries. Siakam's arrival in San Antonio injects a new level of excitement into the franchise, promising thrilling matchups and potential playoff runs. Meanwhile, the Pacers will need to rally and adapt quickly, ensuring that their competitive spirit remains intact despite the loss of a star player. In a league where fortunes can change overnight, both teams are poised for pivotal moments that will shape their destinies, making this trade one of the most talked about stories of the season. The potential impact of this player on the Spurs cannot be overstated, as he embodies a unique blend of talent, versatility, and leadership that is crucial for a franchise striving to reclaim its former glory. His ability to score from multiple positions on the court allows the Spurs to diversify their offensive strategies and keep opposing defenses guessing. Whether it's his sharpshooting from beyond the arc or his deft finishing at the rim, he presents a constant threat that can open up opportunities for his teammates. This dynamic scoring capability not only elevates the team's offensive output but also creates a more fluid style of play, reminiscent of the Spurs' championship-winning era. With his presence, the floor spacing improves significantly, allowing for more effective ball movement and enhanced opportunities for players who thrive in a free-flowing offense. Moreover, his defensive prowess adds another layer of depth to the Spurs roster. Known for his tenacity and ability to lock down opposing players, he brings an intensity on the defensive end that has been lacking in recent seasons. This player is not just a one-on-one defender, his understanding of team defense, including rotations and help-side positioning, elevates the entire unit's performance. His energy can be infectious, inspiring teammates to elevate their defensive efforts, which is essential for a team looking to re-establish a reputation as a formidable force. The combination of his strategic defensive mindset and physical skills positions him as a cornerstone for the Spurs' aspirations to become a playoff contender once again. In addition to his on-court abilities, his leadership qualities cannot be ignored. Having played in high-pressure situations throughout his career, he brings a wealth of experience that is invaluable to a young Spurs roster. His ability to communicate effectively, mentor younger players, and foster a competitive yet supportive environment can help accelerate the development of the team's emerging talents. This leadership is not merely vocal, it manifests in his work ethic and commitment to improvement, setting a standard that encourages others to follow suit. As the Spurs navigate the challenges of rebuilding, having a player who exemplifies professionalism and resilience can significantly influence the team's culture and direction. Finally, the synergy between this player and the coaching staff will be pivotal in maximizing his contributions. The Spurs have a rich history of developing talent and implementing systems that accentuate players' strengths, and this player is no exception. By integrating his skills into their strategic framework, the coaching staff can unleash his full potential while simultaneously addressing the team's weaknesses. As they work together to refine play styles and strategies, the Spurs can create a cohesive unit that not only competes effectively in the current season but also lays the groundwork for sustained success in the future. This player's arrival could be the catalyst for a new chapter in Spurs history, one that embraces both the lessons of the past and the promise of the future. The opinions of the club's supporters are as diverse and vibrant as the colors they wear on match days. For many fans, the allegiance to their team transcends mere entertainment, it becomes a profound aspect of their identity. They often describe the experience of attending matches as a ritual, a sacred time when the outside world fades and the collective energy of thousands fills the stadium. From the chants that echo through the air to the sea of faces illuminated by the glow of the floodlights, each game is a tapestry woven from shared hopes and dreams. The emotional highs and lows experienced throughout the season create a bond among supporters, uniting them in joy or despair, often leading to heated discussions about strategies, player performances, and management decisions in cafes and living rooms long after the final whistle. Moreover, fans play a crucial role in shaping the culture surrounding their club. Their passionate engagement often influences the atmosphere at matches, as well as the decisions taken by the club's management. Many supporters express their opinions vocally, whether through social media platforms or in organized fan forums, where they discuss everything from potential signings to the effectiveness of the coach's tactics. These platforms have become essential for fans to voice their concerns or praise, reflecting a modern blend of traditional fandom with the digital age. The power of this feedback loop cannot be underestimated. Clubs increasingly recognize that the sentiments of their supporters can impact ticket sales, merchandise, and even the overall reputation of the organization. However, not all opinions among supporters align, leading to lively debates and sometimes even divisions within the fan base. While some advocate for a more aggressive approach in the transfer market, others prioritize financial prudence and the development of homegrown talent. This divergence often comes to the forefront during challenging times, such as a losing streak or a disappointing season. It is during these moments that the true character of the supporters emerges. Some rally together, organizing displays of solidarity, while others may express their discontent more vocally. This dynamic creates a complex landscape of loyalty and criticism, where every fan's voice contributes to the larger narrative of the club's journey. In the end, the opinions of the supporters are not just fleeting remarks, they are integral to the story of the club itself. Each voice, whether filled with hope or frustration, reflects a deep-seated passion that fuels the heart of the team. The collective sentiment can motivate players to perform at their best, pushing them to achieve greatness, or it can serve as a wake-up call to management when things are amiss. As the club navigates its path forward, the opinions of its supporters will continue to resonate, shaping not just the present but also the legacy that the team leaves for future generations. Ultimately, this rich tapestry of voices, woven together by a shared love for the game, defines what it means to be a part of something greater than oneself, a true community built around the beautiful game. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about our San Antonio Spurs, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash that like button. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video, Spurs fans.